Yeah, hello everyone. We have developed a scientist web page. We are actually hosted this particular application on IBM Bluemix cloud platform. We have developed this application for providing the information about scientists belongs to different fields. There are so many other web applications which provide information about the scientist in a long paragraphs, but our application will provide the information about the scientist in a brief speech manner. This is the home page of the application. Here it has so many other pages, websites like add scientist. Through that we can add the information about the scientist and group, and if we enter the any group of our field of research, we can get the information of all the scientists who did the research on the specific group. And here, if you want, this is a question answer API developed through the NLP process. For example, if I enter the scientist name Abdul Kalam,
Avul Pakar Jainuddin Abdul Kalam was born on 15 October 1931 in a Tamil Muslim family to Jain Yalabuddin, a boat owner, and Ashiama, a housewife at Rameswaram, Ramanathapuram district located in the Indian.
Likewise, here you can get the output in the speech manner. This is one of the page, and here another page is add scientist. Through that you can add the information about the scientist. All this information will be stored in the cloud service which we created in the IBM Bluemix. Here is the scientist name, and here is the qualifications of the scientist, research interest, and here is the bio information. This is one of the important parameter, because whatever the input we are going to give in this particular bio information, we are going to pass this information to the IBM Watson user modeling services. Through that we can get the attributes of the scientist which we can manipulate and speak out, and these are the image URLs which will be used to display the images of the scientist. And here is also another important field, researching field. Here we are going to group the scientists who did the research in the specific areas, and these are the awards. And if we submit this, we can, all the information will be stored in the cloud platform. And another one is the group. Similarly, here if you enter the group or a field of research, and if you submit that particular, then you can get the information about the scientist who did the research on the specific particular field. For example, if I enter the physics, here I am going to get the scientist information who did the research on those things. One is Albert Einstein and Abdul Kalam. And if I click the scientist name, it will speak out the information about those specific scientists. And another important feature is the question and answer API. This we actually developed through the natural language processing. And for here you need to give the subject, verb or predicate, and the object. For example, who invented the bulb? I'm going to give the input in these three text boxes, and if I submit it, you can get the information. Here it is the most confident answer, Thomas Edison, who invented the bulb. Similarly, here another important feature is YAGO. This particular service will be used to avoid the entity detection and disambiguation. For example, if we enter the Kalam was born in India, there may be so many persons who named with Kalam, but we are actually searching for the APJ Abdul Kalam, who is the famous scientist in India. Here we can see the valid information retrieved through the YAGO. Here is the APJ Abdul Kalam with the confident answer as of 1. This is the entire thing we developed to this. Thank you everyone.